Imagine waking up every day knowing that your financial future is secure, that the stress of money is behind you. What if I told you there are simple, yet powerful habits that the world's most successful savers follow, and today, you could learn them all? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you'll discover the exact strategies that can transform your finances, just like they did for countless successful savers. Picture this, a young couple, newly married, with dreams bigger than their paychecks. Like most of us, they started with student loans, a few credit cards, and an overwhelming feeling of financial insecurity. They were living paycheck to paycheck. But over time, something remarkable happened. They didn't inherit a fortune, they didn't get lucky with investments, and no, they didn't have secret side hustles pouring in money from the sky. What they had was a set of habits, daily actions that were small but consistent, that changed their financial trajectory forever. They decided to study the habits of the most successful savers. And here's the kicker. These habits are not complex, and they don't require magic. They are simple, practical, and transformative. Let's dive in and see exactly what these habits are and how you can adopt them in your own life. The first habit of highly successful savers is often the simplest, yet the most overlooked. Pay yourself first. This is the golden rule of saving. It's easy to think, I'll save whatever is left at the end of the month. But the reality is, at the end of the month, there's rarely anything left. Life has a way of eating up our money with bills, wants, and surprises. The highly successful savers understand this. They don't wait until the end of the month to save. As soon as their paycheck comes in, the first thing they do is set aside a percentage for savings, and they do this automatically. Whether it's 10%, 15%, or 20%, it's non-negotiable. This habit works because it makes saving a priority, rather than an afterthought. It forces you to make do with what's left after saving, not the other way around. The second habit that successful savers swear by is creating a budget that aligns with your goals. Successful savers don't just track their spending. They take the time to align their spending with their values. When you set financial goals, whether it's saving for a down payment on a house, paying off debt, or building an emergency fund, you need to create a plan that moves you toward those goals. And that plan needs to be structured around your values. Think about it. If you're constantly spending money on things that don't matter to you, it's much harder to save. Successful savers look at their budget as a reflection of their priorities. They intentionally spend on what's important and cut back on what's not. It's about being mindful, intentional, and aware of how every dollar you spend gets you closer or farther away from your goals. Here's a life-changing habit: automate your savings. Highly successful savers know that if they have to manually move money into their savings account every month, they'll get lazy or distracted. That's why they set it up to happen automatically. Automation is a powerful tool because it removes the human element from saving. You don't have to rely on your willpower or memory. Instead, you set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account the day you get paid, and the process is seamless. This habit is one of the most effective because it makes saving effortless. You don't have to think about it, and before you know it, your savings are growing. It's the out-of-sight, out-of-mind principle that works wonders for those who want to save without constantly stressing about it. The fourth habit of highly successful savers is having a long-term mindset. It's easy to get caught up in the desire for instant gratification. We want things now. But successful savers understand that true financial success is about playing the long game. They resist the urge to splurge on short-term pleasures, knowing that the sacrifices they make today will pay off in the future. They focus on building wealth slowly, through steady contributions to retirement accounts, emergency funds, and other investments. They avoid get-rich-quick schemes because they know that building wealth takes time, patience, and consistency. This long-term mindset allows them to weather economic downturns, market volatility, and unexpected setbacks. It's about having the foresight to see the bigger picture and staying focused on your goals, even when it seems like progress is slow. The fifth habit of successful savers is the ability to reduce unnecessary expenses. This doesn't mean living a life of deprivation, it's about being intentional with your money. Highly successful savers are masters of identifying and eliminating expenses that don't add value to their lives. They take a close look at their spending habits, subscriptions, memberships, impulse buys, and trim the fat. Maybe they cut back on expensive takeout meals, cancel unused subscriptions, or downgrade their cable package. But here's the key: they don't sacrifice their quality of life. Instead, they find ways to redirect that money into their savings or investments, allowing them to live a life that's financially free without feeling deprived. The sixth habit that sets successful savers apart is smart investing. Saving money is great, but if you're not investing, you're missing out on growing your wealth. Successful savers understand the importance of investing, whether it's in the stock market, real estate, or retirement funds. They don't just stash money away and forget about it. They make their money work for them. But here's the thing, they don't take wild risks. They invest wisely, they educate themselves, research before making decisions, and seek advice from financial experts when necessary. They understand that investing isn't about making quick gains, it's about building a portfolio that grows steadily over time. The seventh habit of successful savers is perhaps the most powerful: discipline. Saving money consistently requires discipline. Successful savers know that it's not always easy. There will be months when you feel like spending more, or when life throws unexpected expenses your way. But they stay disciplined and stick to their plan no matter what. They remind themselves of their long-term goals, they focus on their vision, and they avoid the temptation to stray from their path. Consistency is the secret ingredient to long-term financial success. They know that even small amounts, when saved and invested consistently, can lead to massive wealth over time. Successful savers are always learning. They understand that the world of personal finance is constantly changing, and to stay ahead, they must stay informed. Whether it's reading books, listening to podcasts, attending workshops, or consulting financial advisors, they prioritize financial education. This habit is not just about learning for the sake of learning. It's about applying that knowledge to your financial strategy. By staying up to date on the latest investment trends, tax laws, and money-saving strategies, successful savers continuously improve their financial situation. The final habit of highly successful savers is to surround themselves with like-minded people. The people you spend time with have a huge impact on your mindset and your habits. Successful savers understand that if they want to achieve their financial goals, they need to be around others who share their values. They network with people who understand the importance of saving and investing. They learn from those who have achieved financial success, and they avoid being influenced by people who have a spend-it-all-now mentality. By surrounding themselves with individuals who prioritize long-term financial success, they create a positive, supportive environment that reinforces their habits. Now, imagine if you started incorporating these habits into your life today. Imagine paying yourself first, creating a budget that supports your goals, and automating your savings. Picture yourself making smart investment choices and continuously learning about the best ways to grow your wealth. The journey to financial success doesn't have to be difficult. It's about making small, consistent changes that compound over time. The habits of highly successful savers are within your reach, and the sooner you adopt them, the sooner you'll start to see positive changes in your financial life. So, if you're ready to take control of your finances and build a secure future, start today. The habits of highly successful savers are the key to unlocking your financial freedom. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who could benefit from these life-changing financial habits. Don't hesitate to spend money on your financial education, ebooks, online courses, research, and growth. All are valuable investments in your financial knowledge.